Thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Tonight, a family's fight for justice going to the Arizona Court of Appeals after a judge tossed out crucial DNA evidence in the murder of a Scottsdale woman. Allison Feldman was murdered in her Scottsdale home back in 2015, and the suspect, Ian Mitcham, was arrested in 2018 after DNA linked him to the case. Now, Allison's father, Harley, is speaking out for the first time since the judge's controversial decision.
The I-Team's Erica Stapleton is breaking down why the DNA match became a big problem and how the future of the trial is up in the air.
Justice was within reach.
It's frustrating.
And Ian Mitcham's murder trial was on the schedule for February 2023.
They were about to schedule jurors when this issue was brought up.
Mitcham's defense arguing that the Scottsdale Police Department improperly collected Mitcham's DNA, the DNA that definitively linked Mitcham to Allison Feldman's 2015 murder.
We are 100% confident we have the right suspect.
Court records show Scottsdale police first used familial DNA to connect DNA found at the crime scene to one of Mitcham's brothers in prison, indicating a close relative could be the suspect in Allison's murder. Then police used a blood sample they already had in evidence, collected in an unrelated 2015 DUI case against Mitcham, to confirm it was the same DNA found at the murder scene.
We had his blood sample available to us.
But the defense argued Scottsdale police should have gotten a new warrant to test Mitcham's DNA instead of using the old blood sample. Plus, they added, police were supposed to destroy the blood sample 90 days after it was collected, but didn't.
Did you inform Mr. Mitcham that his blood could be tested for DNA?
No, ma'am.
Did Mr. Mitcham sign anything saying he would consent to his blood being tested for DNA?
No, ma'am.
The judge ruled in favor of the defense, writing that the DNA evidence derived from Mitcham's blood sample can't be used in the murder trial, a blow to prosecutors and Allison's father, Harley Feldman.
I didn't feel very good about it, but, that's his job.
Prosecutors are appealing the decision, arguing they would have inevitably gotten Mitcham's DNA after he was convicted in 2 other unrelated felony charges in 2022, and the state attorney general's office filed a brief in support of the prosecution.
We feel really good about it. In my opinion, the argument on the other side is weak.
But the defense is ready to fight.
They're making a number of assumptions that what would have happened in an alternative universe where they didn't test this blood illegally.
Jared Keenan is the legal director with the ACLU of Arizona and the former president of the Arizona Attorneys for Criminal Justice, 2 organizations siding in court with the defense through this appeals process, arguing that all DNA collected by the government should be protected and that improper use is violation of the 4th Amendment.
The Constitution isn't a loophole.
The appeal means pausing the trial for now, another blow to the Feldman family.
It's the delays that are the challenge. It seems to drag on forever.
Another agonizing delay, waiting to see whether the appeals court will allow that crucial DNA evidence back in.
I have to trust the court system, and that'll come out right in the end.
I plan to be at the appeals court hearing tomorrow morning, where each side will have 20 minutes to present their arguments to a panel of 3 judges, although we will have to wait for a decision, as the judges are not expected to rule on the same day. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.
Erica, thanks.